In this video, we demonstrate our techniques to enhance the resiliency of virtual machines against malicious attacks. We propose to move monitoring program out of the virtual machines, which is the subject of the attacks. The purpose is to isolate the monitoring program from the target environment. More specifically, we leverage hardware architectural invariants, which cannot be manipulated by attackers, to support our monitoring program. There are three principles in our design. The first one is monitoring should contain multiple independent views of the target system, so that an attack is unlikely to corrupt all the views at the same time. The second principle is that the view need to be created using reliable invariants. In this case, hardware invariants are reliable because users in virtual machines cannot directly access physical hardware. The last principle is, instead of chasing attackers' techniques to compromise the system, we detect an attack based on its behavior, so that we can prevent a whole class of attacks regardless of their current and future mechanisms. Next, we will show you an example of how our technique is used to detect hidden malicious programs, a real and very dangerous class of attacks. According to US search, you may be a victim of this type of attack without even realizing it. The setup of our demo is as follows. The Windows target machine is on the left side. It has been infected with a keylogger program and a rootkit. The rootkit is able to directly manipulate Task Manager, a monitoring utility running inside the target machine. This makes Task Manager unable to help users or system administrator to identify that the system has been compromised. In the virtualization environment, we leverage the hypervisor to create a view of running processes by capturing hardware events such as context switching, privilege level transferring. This view is independent from any internal virtual machine data structure, therefore cannot be manipulated by attackers inside the VM. The inconsistency between our view and the Task Manager's view will reveal the hidden malwares. The rest of the video will show you our program in action. This is our Windows machine. The user starts his daily routine by checking emails. This could be a personal email account or a company's email account. The user is doing all this routine without realizing that he has been monitored by a malicious keylogger program running in background. This window shows what the keylogger can see. Every keystroke has been recorded, including the recently typed password. This data can be periodically sent to the attacker via, for example, emails or FTP file transferring. In practice, users can use Task Manager or other tools to detect the presence of the keyloggers. That's why attackers often use rootkits to hide the keylogger from all monitoring programs, including the Task Manager. This is often an automated process, but here we are showing step by step how it happens. The rootkit just modified an operating system's data structure to hide the keylogger. Now it is hiding itself. Here comes our monitoring tool running at the hypervisor level. The tool can track many different types of virtual machines' internal activities. For example, context switching time, system calls, I/O accesses. In this demo, we just need to pay attention to the last field, which shows the actual number of running processes in the virtual machine. In this case, we can see that there are two missing processes in Task Manager's view. It is clear that the virtual machine has been compromised with hidden malwares.